Hello, this is Corey Drinkett. We are going to go over the ninth set of instruments. This is the Haney needle holder. It's about 8.5 inches long. As you can see, it is angled at the tip. It is usually serrated in the jaws. It does come in stainless steel and tungsten carbide. Um, it is used in a lot of GYN cases, and it's to hold and to drive suture needles through the through fascia, muscle, stuff like that. This is the Schroeder Braun uterine tenaculum. We just call it a tenaculum forceps. We don't go through all of that name. When the OR calls down, they're just going to call down for a tenaculum forceps. You got to know what type, what they're actually talking about. The tenaculum forceps, this one is a single tooth one. There is one out there that is a double tooth where there's two teeth on each end. It's about 9 3/4 inches long. It is used in a lot of GYN cases. What they do use it for is they go into the vagina, grab onto the cervix, and that's how they manipulate the cervix during a GYN case. This is the Peterson vaginal speculum. The blade comes in the overall length is about 3 inches up to 4 and 3/4 inches. The blade might be from 1/2 inch, 7/8 inch, or even a 1 inch. But it is slender. The bill is slim. So be careful of looking at what the blade actually looks like. It's just used to retract the vaginal wall so they can look inside. This first one is the Haney hysterectomy forceps. It's about 8 1/4 inch long. It comes in curved and straight. Pay close attention to this. You'll see it has an indentation towards the tip of it, but the serrations in the clamp is horizontal. It goes up, they go up and down. So these are used in GYN cases. This is used to clamp or manipulate heavy tissue. This is the Haney-Ballantyne hysterectomy forceps. So do not get this one mixed up with the Haney hysterectomy forceps that we just went over. This is the Haney-Ballantyne. It does come in curved and straight. It does have a little indentations at the top, but the serrations on this they slant. They do not go up and down. The Haney-Ballantynes, the serrations go up and down in a horizontal way. The Haney-Ballantyne, the serrations are at a diagonal way. They are used in GYN, and they are used as just like the Haney clamping heavy tissue. This is the Alvord weighted vaginal speculum. We just call it a weighted speculum. Let me tell you, it is heavy. It is to retract the vaginal wall. The blade comes in a short blade, or there's a long blade. So it depends on what length of blade that they do want. So be careful when you're putting this into the tray. Put this at the bottom, on the bottom of your instrument tray, because it is very heavy and it will damage instrumentations. This is the uterine curette. They can be called the Sims curette or the Thompson's curette, depends on which one they want. The Sims curette is usually a sharp. The Thomas curette is usually blunt. They're about 11 inches long. They do come in different sizes, as you can see, from like a 2.20 all the way up to a 6. They're used in OB/GYN cases, mainly D and C cases, because what they do is they go into the uterus and they scrape the lining of the uterus, and they do bend too. So you might see them coming down where the shaft is bent. These are the Jorgensen scissors. They're about 9 inches long. The tips of them, they have a pronounced curve to them. They are a heavy dissecting scissor, and they are used in a lot of OB/GYN cases. So they use these to cut heavy tissue when they're taking out usually when they're taking out the uterus. This is the Kevorkian Young curette. It's about 12 inches long. It is very thin. They usually don't bend this too often. As you can see towards the tip, where the curette portion is, it's boxed. So don't get this mixed up with the uterine curette. And it's used in your OB/GYN cases as well. This is the Graves vag speculum. They come in the same sizes and lengths as the Petersons. Just don't get these mixed up with the Petersons. The Petersons, the bills are real thin, real slim. These are a lot wider than the Petersons, and they are just used to expose the vaginal wall.